Hey everyone, it's Andrea from Summit Valley Soap. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I have been hard at work making winter and holiday themed soaps. I'm going to show you this beautiful green one today. Before we get started, this is the mold I'll be using. It is brand new. I have never used it before. I got it from Workshop Heritage, and it is their version of a tall and skinny. I typically use a Nurture Soap tall and skinny mold. It's the same height, but this one is definitely wider and it holds more volume. I do love that slide out feature there so that you can take the liner and soap out once you're ready to unmold. And it also comes with a lid. So we'll see how it goes. Now our fragrance today is Jeweled Fur. This smells amazing. It's really festive and spicy and wonderful, but it turns soap brown. And this is a white stabilizer that's supposed to help with that. I'm going to give it a try. Some soapers are kind of for them, some are against. It's a little controversial. I'll try it for myself and see how it goes. I have our lye and our oils ready to go. I'm going to mix these oils up one last time and add the lye, and I'll mix to emulsification. If you've watched any of my other soaping videos, I often only use a mini mixer, or I'll even mix by hand. I'm really leery of things moving too quickly. It's something that has plagued me on soap batches in the past. This emulsified really quick today and I thought I was in trouble. And then I realized I had my hand mixer on the maximum speed and I really should have had it on the minimum speed, so I guess I was just trying to make things hard for myself. Now that we're emulsified, we're going to do an in the pot swirl with 3 colors. I love in the pot swirl because it's not super precise. I can just eyeball this. In the biggest pot there, we're going to do a deep green color. I'm using Nurture Soap Savage Garden. And this was a free sample I got for ordering some fragrance oils and a mold from them. I've used this in a couple soaps already and it's been really beautiful. So it's always exciting to get a free sample that is useful. This one was a sample too. This one is Mad Micah's Let Us Entertain You. It's a light green. And same thing, it's a free sample. I've used it multiple times and I can't say enough about practical free samples. I'm going to mix this by hand and then I'll come in and mix with a mini mixer, just as little as possible, but I do want to absolutely make sure I get those micas dispersed. The third color, I'm just going to add a little bit of titanium dioxide. I like to keep things kind of rustic, so often I'll do a cream color, but you could certainly add more titanium dioxide and make that third color a crisp white. It's just whatever aesthetic you're into. All right, and once I get this blended, we'll go ahead and add the light green and the cream to the dark green and get ready for our in the pot swirl. This is a really simple technique and I think it's beautiful and underrated. I'm going to pour about half of that light green in the top of the bucket and about half in the bottom there. And then on the opposite sides, I'll add the cream. Same thing, about half over here, about half over there. And now all I'm going to do is take a spatula and I'll do one big circle, one little circle, and that's it. We'll let the pour do the rest of the swirl for us. In it goes, and I love it. You can see those colors swirling together beautifully. Until now. Now you can see my big white bucket. The theme of today is work harder, not smarter. I have the world's smallest spatula here, and I'm trying to scrape out every ounce of that batter. And it takes me about 3 times as long as if I had a normal sized spatula. And it's also gonna make a big mess, so bonus points for me. Now these colors, both of them, in wet batter don't look great, but hang in there. I promise you, once this cures, it's gonna be beautiful. Now that I've cleaned it off, I'm gonna tap this out, make sure that batter got into every corner of the mold, make sure those air bubbles come out. I'll give it a quick, simple back and forth swirl, and then I'll go in and do some loops here. I do oven process my soaps. I'm gonna turn the oven on to the lowest setting, let it come up to heat, and then turn it off. I'll spray this with some isopropyl alcohol. That helps keep soda ash away. I store my alcohol in just a little glass bottle. I'll cover this up, pop it in the oven, and we'll come back in about 24 hours and check it out. All right, wow, that did slide out of there really easily. And one thing I like about this lining, it is very flexible, so it was easy to peel away from the loaf of soap, and it made breaking that seal and getting it out of there a little easier. Wow, the swirl looks really pretty. This is a trick I learned from Terry at Tree Marie Soap Works. She turns her ruler on the side, and that way you can get equidistant marks even when you can't get a perfect 1-inch cut. She has a whole video about it. You should take a look if you're interested. I'm gonna get all these cut. These are really big bars. If I hadn't done that ruler trick, I would have ended up with about 9 gigantic bars, but this allowed me to go just a little thinner and get 10 still very big bars. I'm gonna bevel the edges of all these, clean them up, make them look really nice and finished. And I use that paintbrush to just very gently remove any little pieces of soap that are left over. Just to give you a comparison, this is a soap I made with my Nurture soap, Tall and Skinny, and here's today's soap. Big difference, and it's really just in width. The height and then the thickness are about the same. It's just a wider bar. I like them both, and it's nice to have a choice. Now these will be available in my Etsy shop, which is summitvalleysoap.etsy.com. They'll go on sale sometime in November. I put up a lot of content on Facebook and Instagram, so look me up and follow me there. And if you're feeling really generous, like and subscribe, hit the bell so you get any notifications about new content. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.